Hello, everyone. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my nonprofit organization, Livastride, whose mission is to raise awareness and prevention of teen and young adult suicide. Briefly about Livastride Foundation, it was founded in 2010. It is located in Ogden, Utah, and it was established in the memory of the founder's younger brother, who took his own life. He was a student working on his master's degree when a breakup with his girlfriend sent him into a tailspin from which he couldn't recover. Livastride is located in an area of the country known as the Suicide Belt. Utah ranks second only to Alaska in suicides, and suicide is the second leading cause of death in teens and young adults. Males are 4 times more successful than females. However, females attempt 4 times as often as males to commit suicide. Suicide is a serious public health problem that has shattered the lives of many people, families, and communities. The Utah Youth Suicide Study came up with some alarming statistics. Nearly 16% of students in grades 9 through 12 have reported having seriously considered suicide.
Livastride's programs are centered around sports activities. They host an annual baseball tournament, a home run derby, a trail run, a boot camp, and a golf tournament. Livastride's programs emphasize exercise and teamwork, help to improve self-esteem and a more positive attitude.
Money is raised through donations, entry fees, ticket sales, auction, and raffles, and the proceeds are used toward awarding educational scholarships. My presentation is to the board members. I am pitching a new program, the Young Women's Volleyball Tournament. This will be a partnership tournament and fundraiser dinner between Livastride and the ISIS member club of the Intermountain Volleyball Association. Most of Livastride's programs seem to draw male participants more than female, so we've decided to go with volleyball, which is a female-dominated sport.
Because this tournament is taking place in Salt Lake City, it will help increase the community's awareness of Livastride and its mission. Bree Anderson, one of your board members, runs this volleyball member club, so she will be heading this program for Livastride.
These volleyball players are hoping for athletic scholarships, or they're hoping to play for the U.S. Olympic team.
It is a club policy that these team members participate in some kind of service project every year, so that these young people can learn how to give back and learn how to create social change. The ISIS volleyball team and Livastride together will be working on this campaign.
There will be a committee for the tournament, which will be responsible for designing and printing the flyers for the tryouts for the tournament, to reserve the courts for play, sign up the coaches and the officials and the referees, and work on a t-shirt design for the players and to sell to the audience.
The committee will be made up of players, Livastride staff, and volunteers.
This committee will also designate and finalize the concession and souvenir stands for the tournament. And the PR committee will help with mailing out invitations, the email invitations, launch websites, update the Facebook pages, and help contact the media. The fundraiser dinner will be held the night before the volleyball tournaments. The fundraising committee is in charge of finding the restaurant with banquet room, deciding on the menu, and organizing the silent auction and raffle drawing. This would include finding sponsors or donations for the door prizes, taking care of the decorations for the room and table, and making accommodations for the guest speakers.
Tasks for the Public Relations Committee would be assembling press kits, sending press kits out to the local and regional newspapers, and then following up phone calls to the reporters, also contacting the local radio and TV stations.
The PR committee will also help the volleyball committee and the fundraising committee with their collateral material.
More tasks for the Public Relations Committee would be sending out invitations to the local and state community leaders, contact sponsors of the state suicide prevention bill, and follow up with phone calls. We also have the Crisis Committee. This will be made up of the CEO and spokesperson for the company, and key board members, and a member from each of the other committees.
There's the volunteer committee, who's responsible for organizing the volunteers. And finally, there is the budget committee. Make sure that all committees are on time and under budget. Tickets for the fundraiser dinner will be sold online or can be purchased by mail. Souvenir t-shirts will also be sold on the website. It's our intention to work with the concessions, t-shirt vendor, and the restaurant to split the proceeds of all the sales. Through the addition of this volleyball tournament and fundraiser, Livastride's communications objectives will be met, which is increasing the awareness of Livastride and its mission, and to increase donor contributions for the scholarship fund. The volleyball tournament will involve bordering communities, and this will give more exposure to the nonprofit and its cause. Girls volleyball is a very popular sport in this area. Based on the previous baseball tournaments we've had, the events were very well received. We expect to exceed the previous year's goal by 20%.